You walk into the kitchen and stop cold. Why did you come in here? The name of a movie you've seen a dozen times suddenly escapes you. If you're over 50, these moments can feel like the first drops of rain before a storm, a creeping worry that your mental sharpness is slipping away. But here's the truth. We've been told for decades that cognitive decline is just a normal part of aging. That forgetting names and feeling foggy are things we simply have to accept. Modern neuroscience says otherwise. Your brain at 50 is not a computer that's slowly crashing. It's a garden that needs different care than it did at 25, and that shift in perspective changes everything. To take control, you need to know what you're dealing with. After 50, several key processes shift. First, your brain's mitochondria, the tiny power plants inside your cells, become less efficient, leaving neurons with less fuel. Second, chronic low-grade inflammation becomes more common, quietly damaging neurons. Third, blood vessels can stiffen and narrow, reducing blood flow to critical regions. And fourth, neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin decline, making your brain work harder to stay balanced. But here's the crucial point. Every single one of these processes is modifiable. They're not fixed destinies. They're responses to your diet, stress, sleep, and activity. Change the inputs, and you change the trajectory. Have you ever met someone who lived into their 90s with a sharp mind, despite never being a genius? Or someone whose brain scan showed Alzheimer's pathology, yet they showed no symptoms? These people had something called cognitive reserve. Think of it as your brain's savings account. The more you deposit through learning, social engagement, physical activity, and mental challenges, the more you have to draw from when damage occurs. And here's the encouraging news. You can build cognitive reserve at any age. It's not about how smart you were in your 20s. It's about how actively you challenge your brain today. Every new skill, every complex conversation, every book you read, it's all a deposit. So what can you do today? First, feed your brain's energy system. Remember the energy crisis? Your brain needs high-quality fuel. The Mediterranean diet, rich in leafy greens, colorful vegetables, fatty fish, nuts, and olive oil, is the most studied dietary pattern for brain health. It reduces inflammation, provides antioxidants, and supports mitochondrial function. Aim for at least 2 servings of fatty fish like salmon or mackerel per week. Swap butter for extra virgin olive oil. Add a handful of walnuts or blueberries to your daily routine. Small changes, repeated consistently, make a real difference. Second, move to protect your blood vessels. Exercise is the single most powerful tool for brain health after 50. It increases blood flow, stimulates growth factors that support neuron survival, and reduces inflammation. You don't need to run marathons. Moderate aerobic exercise, brisk walking, swimming, cycling, for 150 minutes per week is enough. The key is consistency, not intensity. A 30-minute walk 5 days a week is more protective than a punishing workout you quit after 2 weeks. Find something you enjoy and your brain will thank you. Third, prioritize deep sleep. During deep sleep, your brain literally cleans itself, flushing out toxic proteins linked to Alzheimer's. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Avoid screens for at least an hour before bed. And fourth, engage in novel learning. Your brain craves novelty. Doing the same crossword puzzle every day isn't building cognitive reserve, it's just practice. Learn something new and slightly uncomfortable. A musical instrument, a new language, or a hobby with complex motor skills. That's when neuroplastic change happens. We are living longer than any generation in history. A 50-year-old today can expect to live into their 80s or 90s. That means you could spend 30 to 40 years, a full second adulthood, with your brain as your primary instrument. The decisions you make today will determine whether those decades are lived in clarity and connection or in decline. The science is clear. Senior moments aren't inevitable. Your brain is capable of growth and resilience at any age. You just have to give it the right care.